best Decemberween ever. In a familiar Christmas special story, Homestar wants Strong Bad to like him and thinks the solution is finding the perfect present. He seeks advice from all the other characters before rooting through Bubs' bargain bin for the perfect gift. And he completely fails, but he is absolutely convinced that he succeeded, which is all that matters. Then we get a very descriptive sing-along.
Decemberween, Decemberween, you're 55 days after Halloween.
This is the holiday special that most resembles a traditional television holiday special, but with that Brothers Chap's magic to deconstruct the resolution and provide some other spices throughout.
This is the worst Decemberween
This is the best
ever.
Decemberween ever.
A Decemberween mackerel. When Marzipan brings a disgruntled Homestar along to help out the less fortunate Senor Cardgage, she's devastated to discover that the creepy old man claims to be dying, and does everything in her power to save his life. This was the first new Homestar cartoon in what at the time seemed like an eternity. How naive we were. Another great showcase for Senor Cardgage, and a chance for Homestar to show off his petty side. And we finally get an oh-so-appetizing sounding follow-up beverage to Hot Jones.
Oh, dear God, what have we done?
A death-defying Decemberween. While Strong Bad is on parole, Homestar announces his plan to sled down the steep deep, which everyone is convinced is unsurvivable. Strong Bad becomes suspicious of Homestar's stunt and tries to sabotage it.
I'm not very good at speeches.
This ends up being one of the few times Homestar himself is genuinely diabolical, even if his plan ends up being thwarted by Strong Bad's attempt to be diabolical. And I'll admit it, I'm just a sucker for cheesy holiday specials and fake living room sets.
Well, hey, Homestar, you didn't tell me you were having a holiday special over tonight?
Homestar presents presents. Homestar realizes too late that he has yet to buy anyone their Decemberween presents, and he rushes to do so in the very little time he has left. The tune starts off on the right foot by showing just how disastrously Homestar's Decemberween starts off on the wrong foot, and then we have, yes, another Homestar looking for a present cartoon, but in this case it's more about the ticking clock than the gift decision. Besides, this one has a Homestar cameo. He's ringing a paintbrush. Successfully. He's not just trying to ring a paintbrush, the paintbrush is actually making bell sounds. I think Homestar might have dark powers that we're just not ready to know about yet.
You're a real state trooper.
This one also gives us our most complete look yet into just how depressing Coach Z's life really is.
No, I'm not alone. Yes, this phone is plugged in. Oh, crackles. I forgot to pay my bills again this year.
Phineas and Ferb's Christmas Vacation. In one of just a handful of episodes set well after the summer, Phineas and Ferb want to thank Santa for everything he's done for them. Meanwhile, Candace is trying to figure out what Jeremy wants for Christmas, and Doof wants a reason to hate Christmas to justify using his Naughtyinator to stop Santa from coming. This is a charming Christmas special that pays tribute to other classic Christmas specials. Doof's basically trying to one-up the Grinch by preventing Christmas altogether instead of stealing it in the act. And all it takes to push him to do this are some annoying carolers.
What sort of plan is that anyway? Let's go to a stranger's house and in song form refuse to leave unless he hands over a food dish no one's prepared since the 16th century.
Hey, as far as unreasonable demands in Christmas carols go, you're getting off easy.
If the person who you sing to can provide the wassail, you are entitled to his debit card and PIN number.
Of course, Doof's not alone in finding these carolers annoying. They also find each other annoying.
Let's do, but it's Christmas, Becky.
You gotta get over me, Josh.
If there's one criticism I could make, Candace's story is resolved a little too easily.
We can skip this one. I already got him what he really wanted. Yes!
I guess this whole thing was pretty easily resolved.
But you know what? After all the wild coincidences that have made life miserable for Candace over the years, I think she's earned one that makes life convenient for her. Besides, it all sets up the obligatory Christmas special Gift of the Magi scene.
Wait, Santa, it's true, isn't it? You planned everything so everyone's Christmas wish would come true.
Yeah, Santa was behind almost every moment of this episode, all setting it up perfectly so that everyone would get their Christmas wish. From Phineas's wish to be like Santa to Doof's wish to find a reason to hate Christmas. I mean, Santa even got Doof the Naughtyinator and then destroyed the Naughtyinator just so everything would go according to plan. Santa carefully orchestrated everything from the top, like a benevolent chess master leaving no room for free will, or at least knowing you well enough to know exactly what you will do with your free will. It's a very Calvinist take on Santa. But what do you expect from a show beloved for its intricate comedy plotting? This one's not as long as the later specials, clocking in at somewhere between 33 and 36 minutes depending on which version you're watching. Yeah, there are a couple of different cuts available of this episode, with differences including an entire musical number. But the differences between cuts aren't really make or break for me. The DVD release has a shorter version, but it makes up for it with great bonus features, including a look at the show's songwriting process.
This melody's getting so higher, I'm developing vocal notes.
I'm putting that down in invisible ink for you.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Oh, and if you can, track down the Toys R Us DVD release, which came with an exclusive bonus disc that featured Chronicles of Meep commentaries. Very hard to find, but absolutely worth it. Hey everyone, Dave here, and right now I'm geeking out over the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Dave's Obsession of the moment.
Every year on Christmas Eve, my family watches the Muppet Christmas Carol. I'm guessing most of you have a similar tradition, or at least you've seen it a handful of times, so this isn't one of those obsession videos where I have to explain what some obscure thing I love is. This isn't Gemini Man. By the way, way to steal that title and literally nothing else about the show, Ang Lee. No, I'm assuming everyone here has a baseline shared love of Muppet Christmas Carol, so I'm just gonna talk about some of the reasons I love the movie. And maybe some of the things I don't love quite as much about it. Look, you see a movie every year, you memorize it, you start to have some nitpicks. Not things that ruin the movie for you, of course, just things that give you an unintentional chuckle amidst the intentional chuckles. But don't worry, this video will mostly be a gush fest, just with a little dash of salt here and there. But first we need to talk about how important this movie is in Muppet history. Yes, it did begin the trend of Muppets adapting classic literature, for better and for worse. But it's more than just that. As the first feature-length Muppet movie made after Jim Henson's death, there was a lot riding on this. So creative control went to Jim's son, the newly appointed Henson Company CEO, and my co-worker on a technicality, don't you dare take this away from me, Brian Henson, making his feature film directorial debut.
This was actually the first Muppet movie shot after my father, Jim Henson, had passed away. Because of that, the film is sort of very important to a lot of us, because this was really a test to see if the Muppets could continue, and everybody really stepped up, and all the performances are brilliant. The workshop did brilliant work.
And he stacked a creative deck with Muppets Behind the Scenes All-Stars, bringing in longtime Muppets head writer Jerry Jewell to write the script, and frequent Muppet collaborator Paul Williams to write the songs, most of which are fantastic, some of which maybe could use a punch-up.
Oh, there goes Mr. Humbug. There goes Mr. Grimm.
If they gave a prize for being mean, the winner would be him. Come on, Paul, you co-wrote Moving Right Along. I know you don't need to force a rhyme that hard. But Jerry's script is fantastic throughout. It's a fairly abridged, but still surprisingly faithful adaptation of the Dickens text. There are stretches where Jerry takes the book verbatim and then just has Gonzo and Rizzo riff on it.
Really, the only difference between this and the original is that the original was a book and this is a movie. And we have lots of frogs and pigs and chickens and rats playing the main parts.
How close to the original is your script?
Well, our script is so close to the original that kids will be able to come and see the movie and be able to do a book report later. That ought to bring them in.
And the desire to create an authentic Dickens adaptation at the core carried through into the production. Lots of franchises and TV shows do their Christmas Carol episode, but most of them have their characters fill all the roles. This one could have done that. A Christmas Carol cast entirely with Muppets would have been easily doable. You could have had Waldorf as Scrooge and Statler as Marley, and then not needed to create a second Marley just for the movie. But then, of course, we'd miss out on the perfect pop culture gag that is the second Marley's name.
Jacob and Robert Marley. Get up, stand up.
And early in development, this film did come very close to having even more of the book's roles filled by familiar Muppets.
Initially, the ghosts were going to be Muppets, and well-known Muppets, and it seemed like a great idea. And then, in the end, we didn't do it, because it seemed to undermine the credibility of the story. Miss Piggy, I think, was Ghost of Christmas Present, and Scooter was Christmas Past, and then Gonzo in a hood was going to be Christmas yet to come.
But instead of going all out in a Muppet Classics Theater version of the book, they opted to do a more grounded Christmas Carol adaptation with Muppets just sprinkled throughout like a garnish. Now, this may have started the unfortunate trend of Muppets being sidelined in their own projects.
I mean, when people go to a Muppet movie, they say, "Gee, I can't wait to see the human!"
But honestly, here I think it was the right choice. The thrill of the original Muppet movie was seeing the Muppets in a real-world environment, bringing their whimsy out of a puppet show stage and onto the road. And this is more obviously soundstages, but there's still a groundedness to the Dickensian backdrops that allows the Muppets to provide a delightful contrast. And grounding it all is Michael Caine, and I don't need to tell you how fantastic he is in this role.
Michael Caine was probably, it was a while ago now, but I think he was probably our first choice for the part. What's wonderful about Michael, and he got it straight away, as soon as he did the very first read-through, he said to me afterwards, he said, well, the trick here is to never treat them as Muppets and treat it like I'm acting with the Royal Shakespeare Company, and never, ever crack a smile and always be very straight, and that's what will create the comic dynamic between the Muppets and himself. And he was absolutely right.
So, well, look, you should never work with children and animals, they say, it's for actors, and Muppets are even worse, they're scene stealers. And the only thing that you have that can save you with the Muppets is reality, because that's what they do not have. It's the only thing they don't have. They have everything else in spades.
The world building of this movie all hinges on Caine's performance, and his chemistry with the Muppets makes you genuinely believe that talking to ghosts is weird for him, yet talking to a frog and rats on a daily basis is normal. This is less true of the teenage Scrooge, who is totally tripping out on the giant bird talking to him. But most of the other humans populating this world are also wonderful, and they never once take you out of the reality. Except as you're scratching your head trying to figure out who they remind you of. I know Nephew Fred is neither Neil Patrick Harris nor Robert Sean Leonard, so how is he somehow both of them at once? Why is young Michael Caine an off-brand Jude Law? Did this movie predict the 2004 reboot of Alfie? Oh, it's not just you, I also forgot that movie happened until 5 minutes ago. But we mustn't forget the hard work of the Muppet performers. As always, every last one of them is spectacular. And while it's hard to not feel the loss of both Jim Henson and Richard Hunt, the rest of the regular ensemble brings their all to the table and are just as energetic as the day they first picked up a puppet. Special shout out to Steve Whitmire, because not only was this his first feature film outing as Kermit, but it also had greatly expanded roles for Rizzo and Bean, who previously hadn't had all that much screen time in movies before, and man, he just delivers. It's great work all around. Now, like I said, my family watches this every Christmas Eve. Growing up, we watched it on VHS, which meant it wasn't officially Christmas until we saw that Lion King teaser where Katzenberg says Big Kitty.
Some of their subjects were even invited right into the studio.
Big Kitty.
But as much as I love the movie, like any kid, I got really bored when it got to the slow, sad song.
I love you, Bill.
You did once. There was a time when I was sure that you and I were truly one.
Come on, this song doesn't have any Muppets in it. Fast forward. What is this, a Legoland Fire Safety show? Why is this song so long? Good lord, just get back to Gonzo already. Yeah, Michael Caine's sad, it's very emotional, but this song just won't end.
Oh, Rizzo.
No, don't worry, Rizzo, it's okay, the boring part's over now.
Of course, now every year, we watch the 2002 DVD release, which means it's not officially Christmas until we hear Tim Allen tell a kid from the Movie Surfers what it's like to remake the Shaggy Dog.
I'm a dog, man. I'm Shaggy Dog.
What would you say is the hardest part about being a dog?
Dogs are constantly distracted by odors.
And because we're red-blooded Americans, we watch the theatrical widescreen cut because we all know Pan and Scan is a satanic plot to undermine artists' visions, and when it gets to the When Love Is Gone scene...
I love you, Bill.
You did once.
Huh. That's abrupt. Like, yeah, I get that Scrooge would be this emotional to relive his heartbreak, but I don't buy for 1 second that such a brief, "Okay, we're done," would devastate Rizzo this much when he already copped to not understanding loneliness. And the movie still ends with the reprise of the song and the pop ballad version over the end credits, so the movie is built around this song that was cut, and the scene's way too rushed without it, but way too slow with it. When Love Is Gone is a black hole of pacing from which nothing can escape. Now, as an adult, I do like the song, but A, I'm not sitting through an entire movie of pan and scan for it, and B, it could stand to have another minute shaved off. But I have no such misgivings about the next musical number.
It's in the singing of a street corner choir.
It feels like Christmas is the greatest sequence in the history of Christmas movies and specials. Every piece of it is exactly right. No other filmed moment makes me feel more like Christmas than It Feels Like Christmas. That's the scene that makes it officially the Christmas season. The song captures the joy of the holiday, partially through the melody designed to evoke a familiar Christmas carol. It is the season of the heart, a special time of caring, the ways of love made clear. In excelsis Deo. Watching the poor, miserable folks of the town come together for joy, when the only thing we had seen bring them together previously was spite, is enough to warm any heart, even Scrooge's eventually. But what I love about Kane's performance here is that it does take him a moment to warm up to it. He's still taking in the information reservedly, maybe even skeptically. He sees everyone else's joy, and he's even a little moved by it, but his heart is still pretty hardened, and he doesn't feel the joy fully until the spirit personally invites him to dance along to his song. And that's where Scrooge, after being weakened by memories of the past, truly begins his transformation, where he starts to feel joy. Then he feels misery again over the next couple of scenes, but at least now he knows what joy can feel like, and he's ready to spread it around in the end with a thankful heart.
With a thankful heart, with an endless joy.
A Thankful Heart is the second best musical number in the movie, as Scrooge is happy as a kid on Christmas receiving a gift, that gift being Christmas itself, and his youthful exuberance is such a 180 from his curmudgeonliness from the beginning of the film, but it's still entirely believable as being the same character, because Michael Caine is just that good. And yeah, maybe he's not the most experienced singer in the world, not that I'm one to judge, but his joy is just so contagious in his song.
Stop and look around you.
Okay, one last nitpick. The choreography and blocking here is a little awkward. Caine really feels like he's stalling between lyrics. The extra's just like, It's fine, they had limited set space to work with. There, I hope that's enough nitpicking for you, cynical YouTube audience who only likes it when people trash beloved childhood movies. I'm going back to praise now. I love this movie, and I will continue to watch it every year, and I'm sure many of you will too. And I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season full of whatever your favorite traditions are, and may you all go out there and find that love that feels like Christmas. And until next time, this is Dave, signing off. Welcome to the Riffin with Doggans Christmas special. Let's celebrate the most capitalistic time of the year with a look at some old Christmas commercials and toy commercials, shall we?
Thank you so much, Dinah.
Not Dinah Shore, he's thanking the cat from Alice in Wonderland.
You can do all your Christmas shopping under one roof.
Take it from me, the hybrid of Gail Gordon and John Waters.
Shopping headquarters for cars with a choice of 30 different models.
Here's one model, the mannequin, not the car.
The beautiful Bel Air 4-door sedan.
Perfect for mom getting scared after one little fight.
Can't you just see Aunt Agatha's face when she finds this on Christmas morning?
After she yells at Bertie Wooster, "Hey, you're not Kim Cattrall."
It's jet, smooth ride. And here we have the new Corvair Coupe.
You don't know what I got.
Its new lower price makes this Corvair just the thing if you have a wide circle of friends to remember.
He said that suggestively, but I have no idea what he's suggesting.
Your sister-in-law will be visiting you with all her, delightful children.
We all hate our relatives, right?
This might be nice. Chevy's Brookwood 9-passenger station wagon. She'll be so anxious to drive it. The children will be so eager to enjoy the rear-facing third seat. They may leave early.
And if we leave it open like this, they'll fall out and die. Hooray!
Appropriate for, safety your child's favorite teacher.
We've really milked this premise as far as it can go. We're running out of acquaintances to joke about giving cars as a stocking stuffer.
In the rear. And with the engine here, she can count on magnificent traction through snow and ice.
And a killer explosion once rear-ended.
And up front?
A cardboard snowman. Unfortunately, the only thing you're allowed to park near.
A lockable trunk. Very practical for all those apples she gets.
I'd like to see a doctor even try to come near her.
Been wondering what to get the boss for Christmas?
How about a resignation letter?
Wonder? No more. This Impala convertible will show him that...
You see him as a modern Vlad the Impaler.
Arguments. You still think the world of him.
Yeah, I'll buy my boss a car. Great. An obscure brand from deep in the past.
You're beautiful. You make me feel my Barbie doll is really real.
Nope, you just imagined having toys.
Small and so petite. Her clothes and figure look so neat.
She'll cause disorders when I eat.
At parties she will cast a spell. Purses, hats, and gloves galore. And all the gadgets gals adore.
Gadget Gal Gadot, a robot who sings Imagine?
Her lovely fashions range from $1 to $5.
This has been the voice of the patriarchy making my cameo appearance.
Someday I'm gonna be exactly like you.
Yep, no harmful messaging here.
I know just what I'll do.
Cry a lot?
Barbie, beautiful Barbie. I'll make believe that I am you.
And all the murders will be in your name. I expected more from Greta Gerwig. Wait, don't pull back. I'm trying to see the magic eye.
Just nothing like ice skating.
Except rollerblading, I guess.
Fun way back in our grandparents' day, and it's still the favorite winter recreation.
Are those two on a date in Mr. Ed's barn?
Everywhere. Now, time hasn't changed the fun of ice skating.
What has is breaking both legs crashing into a Zamboni.
Rest up and refresh. And for fast refreshment, there's just nothing like a frosty bottle of Coca-Cola.
Skate around on the precarious ice holding a glass bottle. What could go wrong?
Sparkle. Coke has a distinctive flavor that's never been equaled.
Don't listen to us when we change our tune on that in the 80s.
Refreshed so quickly. For Coke offers a bit of wholesome energy.
It's drugs, the wholesome energy of drugs.
Just when you need it. In any season, enjoy bracing, ice-cold Coca-Cola.
And threaten to burn the place down if they ask if Pepsi is okay.
There are times every day as you work or you play when a pause would be welcome to you. And it's
so does this jukebox have any songs that aren't commercial jingles, or...
Will do 50 million times a day.
And if you're counting Vanilla Coke, a good 20 or 30 million of those are me.
There's nothing like a Coca-Cola, nothing like a Coke.
You hear that, RC? I can feel my teeth rotting.
Yes, 50 million times a day. At home, at work, or on the way.
On the way to the doctor to treat your severe dehydration from only drinking soda.
Coca-Cola. The most asked for soft drink in the world.
There's nothing like a Coca-Cola, nothing.
So this is what that polar bear looks like when you shave his fur, huh? Cindy Brady?
When I grow up, I want to be a mommy.
What Ben Shapiro dreams of children dreaming of.
Mommy right now with Ideal's Betsy Wetsy. Betsy Wetsy cries real tears.
She feels real neglect.
Her own bottle, just like a real baby. And you'll love the soft touch of her baby pink skin.
Baby pink skin is no longer found in a pack of Crayolas.
Betsy Wetsy wets and needs to be changed.
You knew what you were getting into, kid.
All the fun you'll have giving Betsy Wetsy her bath and shampooing her rooted saran hair.
Such thrill.
Your mommy to get you Betsy Wetsy, and then you can be a mommy too.
Start saving for your doll's college fund.
Ideal comes complete with layette in 4 sizes.
All of which are too big to fit in your playroom.
You'll find Betsy Wetsy and lots of other wonderful Ideal toys at your favorite toy department now.
I know we got some real selective toy department connoisseurs watching.
It's Ideal.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house...
When up from the ground came a bubbling crude. This is totally unbelievable.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with...
Light bulb just went off in the heads of the Sherman brothers.
St. Nicholas soon would be there.
Just gonna say it, Miss Hathaway can do better.
Nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
Dancing sweets make me hungry for bland cereal.
He sprang to his sleigh.
Skipped a few pages there, Jethro.
Gave a whistle, and away they all flew.
Is he doing an ASMR video now? The Beverly Hillbill ASMR?
Exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Oh, I needed a happy ending like that ever since Mama Pearl mysteriously vanished, never to be seen again. But Kellogg's of Detroit wishes you nothing.
Oh, Chatty Cathy, oh, Mattel's famous talking doll.
A doll that will never be ruined by effective and terrifying parodies.
And you say 11 different things. Let's play house.
You can be Robert Sean Leonard.
Please change my dress.
And make my bed and brush my teeth. Do it, slave!
Now you've got a wardrobe full of pretty clothes.
Yeah, kind of an underwhelming follow-up to the talking.
For nursery school, you're crisp and cool.
Kids love being crisp.
For summer, there's a playtime set.
A K-Town stretch?
In winter, your collar's fur. In a coat as cute as you can get.
In that cold that Stephen King can get? Sing clearer!
Love your mamas, and they love you sleepy time pajamas.
Just pull the ring. You never know what she'll say next.
Tell me a story.
You never know what she'll say, you just know it'll be demanding.
Is a Chatty Cathy's made by Mattel.
You'll find Chatty Cathy and her costume set.
Whether you want to or not.
You can tell it's Mattel, it's swell.
Hell!
Kodak suggests a give and take Christmas.
They also suggest Epcot not build a Mount Fuji roller coaster, so why should I listen to them, Harriet? Can I just see the camera you used to take the picture of these cameras instead?
Kodak gifts for Christmas.
Okay, stay right there while I gather blackmail on you. Does this hat make me look enough like Carl Reiner?
Give Kodak gifts for Christmas.
Back when cameras were their own thing and not just an expected add-on of literally every device.
The merriest Christmas.
Was that the Don DeFore? Kodak suggests give us money and we'll take it.
I'm sure all of us enjoy having Christmas pictures.
Even though last time I tried to take one, David and Ricky ran away so fast they knocked over the tree and started a fire.
That gift to those you loved, so they can take pictures they'll always treasure.
Or boring, forgettable ones like this. Ozzy's just so proud he figured out how to push a button.
The happiest holiday season you'll ever remember.
Christmas decoration even more flammable than candles. No, more bicycle safety.
Hey, it's Hasbro. Hasbro makes toys.
I love my corporation friends.
Hasbro?
Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head with their own cars and trailers. That's what's new.
Pink.
See, Mr. Potato Head.
Although, to be fair, I can still imagine Rickles' voice coming out of that thing.
And shopping trailer for his wife, Mrs. Potato Head.
I have many questions, but shopping trailer?
Easy. Like this. Take any fruit or vegetable.
Grapes should work, right?
Eyes, then ears, and then the mouth.
What about the nose, head, shoulders, knees, and toes?
Looking people in the whole world.
Yes, do my dark bidding.
People look different every time you make them.
Until we realize it's more marketable to sell the body, too.
Trailers come in $1 and $2 sizes.
Size labeled by price, and people say the Starbucks sizes are confusing.
A vanity case with toy cosmetics and beautiful accessories and real-looking doctor and nurse kits.
Can't wait for Michael Bay to make those movies.
Toys. It's fun to play with Hasbro.
Finally, somebody made playing fun. Lucky Strike, the third series after Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies. Oh, Porky's looking good.
Friends,
Romans.
Here's a wonderful Christmas gift for anyone who smokes.
An inhaler.
Because it says, Merry Christmas and Happy Smoking 200 times.
If that backseat of the car didn't kill those kids, give them this. It'll do it.
Luckies, all done up for Christmas in a beautiful carton, created just for Lucky Strike by the famous designer, Mr. Raymond Lloyd.
Well, pardon me, all the hell.
Bright and colorful under your Christmas tree.
Just trust us on that.
A welcome gift to anyone who enjoys a good smoke.
Or 200 at once.
Smoking enjoyment is all a matter of taste.
Bad taste.
And the fact of the matter is, Lucky's taste better. Cleaner?
Well.
Fresher? Smoother.
Which was Raymond Loewy's deadliest design? Lucky Strike, Air Force One, or every oil company?
Christmas cartons of Lucky Strike.
Be happy, go lucky.
Wow, Marnie Nixon phoned that one in.
This year.
That's all, smokes. Well, that's enough ads for now. Except for this one more. Don't forget there's all sorts of wonderful stuff on patreon.com/Doggans. Not only can you get early looks at videos, but there's at least 2 exclusive bonuses every week. A podcast and a throwback or throw forward video. So check out all the fun behind the paywall. You know, if you can. No pressure. In the meantime, thanks for joining us, everyone, and we'll see you next year for more riffs and more nonsense. Happy holidays, all. Paramount, apparently we sometimes made cartoons that don't have Superman. If they can just preemptively call this cartoon a classic, I'm just gonna preemptively say that this riff will win a Nobel Prize somehow. We know it comes about once a year, but what time each year does it come? Help us, Mike Love. Buffalo gal, won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out tonight? We could be watching It's a Wonderful Life right now. Oh, our story begins inside one of those model Christmas villages you get at the Knott's Marketplace. Oh, it's Charlie Brown's Tree's dad. This week on Dorm Life, Gopher and Shane's hijinks ruined Steph's Secret Santa party. Boy, gonna take a whole lot of whistling while we work to clean this place. I've been trapped here all night! Oh, Scrappy Doo's working as a Flintstones appliance.
Merry Christmas, everybody!
I hope we got pants! Yeah, so does Tax Day. These aren't orphans, they're clones of a single Precious Moments figurine. And we are all together. I am the walrus. I can see why they stopped giving Sweet Pea's speaking parts. Stocking rifle, real normal. Now Baby Herman's pissed. That doll is too small for me to tell if it's a questionably designed monkey or an unquestionably offensively designed person. Why did this kid get a Red Ryder BB gun? Oh, bang goes new Betsy. They took away my Second Amendment rights. Ah, this is how Deflategate started. Okay, that one was the kid's fault. You should stop before you turn blue. I don't care about the other kids suffering, but my own suffering makes me cry. Never get your Christmas presents from Wish. Oh boy, an officially licensed cocaine bear.
Oh, teddy bear.
Well, there's the problem. Someone filled your teddy bear with Kraft macaroni and cheese. A crowd of miserable kids. It's like a Where's Waldo designed by Roald Dahl. Our Carney's off the booze long enough for Life Day this year.
Now it's here, bringing lots of joy it's here.
Human George is delivering the mail to Human Dinkletown. Keep your eyes on the road. Don't glockenspiel and drive.
There is a Santa Claus.
You listening, Virginia?
But once a year, now it's here, now it's here, bringing lots of joy and cheer. Da-da-da-da-da.
And I thought it was annoying when the Lyft driver just wanted to talk. At what point does Andrea Martin send Anya away from this snowy orphanage?
What's the matter in here, I wonder?
Now, this is the only short to feature Grampy here without Betty Boop. They just got her voice doing those shrill orphans, so that's fun.
Looks like a pretty gloomy Christmas for those poor kids. What can I do?
Well, I certainly can't lip sync.
Huh?
I'll adopt them. No, I'm unfit to care for human life. Chalamet's Wonka steals that hat.
Got it?
Good thing I'm fashioning these boots out of these Carvel ice cream cakes. He came in through the kitchen window. But what if I were to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own Christmas? Enough of these tools, I just want to play with the box. You know, somebody presumably cleaned this kitchen up the way they like it. Here, I'll just break all their own stuff and give it back to them. And spin. This is the perfect time to pivot to a cooking channel. This is what happens when you do your Christmas toy shopping at IKEA. Oh, why'd I do this? I'm going to be spitting blood for days. This sled later recycled by the robot from A Grand Day Out. Grampy, why are you wasting time here when you should be at rehearsal for the Betty Boop musical? I guess that scrap of parchment fell to rigor mortis. He made the plane first, but he released the steamboat before it. Alfred Hitchcock's North by North Pole. Come on, skip through this and get back to Pee-wee's Playhouse. Well, that's just mechanically unfeasible. Doesn't this orphanage have adult supervision? There, the newest edition of Guitar Hero. In an old house in Paris, all covered in vines, live 12 little girls who do nothing but whine. They're still sobbing, but I'll let them suffer a bit longer. Ah, and there's Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving feast. Animator's really proud of this gag, huh? Has Grampy been hit with Joker gas? What's with all the laughing? You've heard of closet cosplay? Well, here's kitchen clawsplay. With this coat and this hat, I'll look just like St. Nick.
You're a weird one, Mr. Gramp.
Now for the surprise.
He's a Salvation Army Santa. Wasn't there a puppy at some point? You gave us crummy toys, you bastard! Get him!
Santa then sued Grampy for identity theft.
So the toys he threw together in 2 minutes have better structural integrity than the toys that were actually bought on purpose. Couldn't you have done this prep before you woke the kids up? If any kid touches that track, they get electrocuted to death. Whose coffee pot is that? No adults work in this orphanage. Feathers McGraw is gonna hijack that train. Yoshi's Crafted World is less fun than I remember. The way this train's built, there's always a fork in the road.
They'll never recognize this stairway.
They'll be lost in their own house. Ah, the soap they'll load into the gun from a close shave. There, I referenced the full original trilogy. How many kids are in this damn orphanage? I'm gonna take these umbrellas and open a shop in Cherbourg. Good thing they were stacked in order of size. The end of Spoonful of Sugar was less chaotic. I got soap in my eyes!
Come on, everybody, come on!
Move over, ballroom scene from Beauty and the Beast. You could have saved time just by giving the kids the toys that are used for the 3D backdrops. Holiday greetings? Man, the war on Christmas started decades earlier than I realized. Santa Claus will return in Oops, Christmas Came a Second Time this year. Well, that was a sweet little short, with only some extremely obnoxious crying and a bit of a seedy undertone, but it was mostly really sweet. Happy holidays, everyone. I would like to thank these patrons for joining me on a Patreon-exclusive live stream, helping me turn the tools provided by this short into the toys that are jokes. If you would like to join the next Patreon live stream, even a $1 pledge gets you access. And at $2, you can see the jokes that didn't make it into the riff, the alternate jokes that blew up in our faces and had to be replaced with handcrafted jokes. Plus, you can see next week's video, this month's Decemberween D-List. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I truly hope you have a fantastic rest of your holiday season. And until next time, this is Dave, signing off.